Did you know that the traditional performance appraisal is based on 100-year-old research on dogs, rats, and pigeons? We are not dogs, rats, and pigeons. Although I've been called a rat on a couple of occasions, but that really doesn't count. A marvel of neuroscience is the fMRI, which gives scientists the ability to see real time what's going on in the brain as they do research. And I want to talk about 3 aspects of things they've found that relate to performance appraisals. The first one is threat response. Did you know that the same part of the brain lights up when you're threatened or smacked upside the head? In fact, one study called Does Rejection Hurt? Found that, in fact, social rejection lit up the same parts of the brain as actual physical pain on those individuals. Another thing about the brain is that when it feels threatened, it shuts down. Let's change the game. Another aspect of it is cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is basically if you get feedback that you disagree with, you reject it. Studies on that have shown that the entire reasoning part of your brain shuts down when you're fed information you disagree with. And when you get information you agree with, it lights up again. Really clever. But that's the way people are. In fact, it's kind of interesting. We find this happening right now in politics, racial relations, and zombies. Blind spots. Blind spots and objectivity, we all have blind spots. The problem is we can't see our own blind spots, but it's very easy to see the incompetence of others. And the brain, people tend to do this, is they have their perceptions of issues and people, and those perceptions are accurate and enlightened. But if you disagree with them, you're wrong. So on the easy button, just dump performance appraisals and admit defeat. But as disruptors, we have an opportunity to actually create a leadership moonshot and do something really great and change what's happening in our workplaces. Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve the problems with the same level of thinking that created them. And we need a new level of thinking. So here's 3 things. First, create a new leadership mindset where leaders are actually spending time talking to their employees. Great idea, right? To change the culture, we have to change behaviors. If we can change those behaviors, we can actually focus on both people and results. The next part is actually start having one-on-one conversations with your employees on a regular basis. Regular meaning monthly at least, if not more often. Ask questions. Get to know your employees. Build a relationship. This opens up the mind and the belief system to new ideas. Finally, make your conversations future-focused coaching. With future-focused coaching, you now have the ability to get away from the gotcha, threat-focused feedback and actually do something positive with your employees. So here's my invitation. Let's make a change. Go disrupt!